Hey everybody, welcome to the party. We are live. It is the AMA Ask Me Anything for the mini Monkey Mafia. We're gonna have a special guest here, Chantel. So she'll be coming here shortly. I just got a DM that she is arriving and pulling up now, as they would say. So excited for you guys all to join us. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be talking about the future of Mini Monkey Mafia. We're going to be talking about opportunities that you guys can partake in. We're going to be answering some questions that we've been getting throughout the week. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to make this a nice, awesome conversation. And feel free to comment in. Now, just FYI, we're giving away a one-of-one animated NFT. I wonder if I can bring it in. I wonder if I can actually showcase it in here. I think I can. Let me give you a second here. I can add a video clip and show you what it is that we're going to be giving away. I think I can do this. Give me a second, folks. I love technology. It allows me to have some fun here. All right, so here's a preview of what we're going to be giving away. And all you have to do to actually have a chance to win this is comment on the YouTube broadcast. We're going to use a little random picker, and it's going to let us pick a winner just from somebody who comments live on this broadcast. So let's go and give you a quick preview. Here's what you're going to win. Ooh, that looks cool. Nice. It's just a little overlay right over the thing there. That's nice. So that is the Nana Token NFT, the one-of-one animated. We're going to give it to one lucky winner. Let's see who we got so far that's entered. We've got Evan Tiller. We've got Tom Cole. We've got Philip Alonso, Fire Nova. We've got Genetics. Is that how you pronounce that? Kaffiz WSG. What's WSG mean? I don't know. I'm not hip to all these cool things, man. Tom Cole, welcome to the party, my friend. So yeah, what is that? What does WSG mean? Go ahead and put that in the comments. I need to know. Tom Cole says, we are live. Yes, we are live. Way to go. We're just waiting on Shawnee to pop in. She should be coming in shortly. Swift NFT Dynasty here. Welcome to the party. We've got Jonas Herbin. Is that how you pronounce that? Herbin? Kaffiz is the GOAT. Thank you for that, Tom. I appreciate the love. What's good, says William. LFG. We all know what that means. MMM to the moon. Yes, right now it's taking a little break. You know, it's getting ready for Elon Musk to put one of those SpaceX spaceships in place. Let's effing go. All right, great. But yeah, nobody answered what the WSG means. Kaffiz WSG. What does that mean, guys? I don't know. Let me know. Kaffiz is the monkey. I like that one. That's what I'm talking about. What's good? LOL. Oh, okay. What's good? There you go. See, you learn something new every day. Well, welcome everybody. Everyone that's got their name put up here, you're all entered to win. So thanks for engaging. Any questions you have about Mini Monkey Mafia, about utility, about NFTs, we're going to be talking about some stuff here. I really want to get you guys educated on what is possible with your NFTs, because there's some massive value that a lot of you just have not touched the surface, not even scratched the surface. You haven't even touched it yet to what you're able to do with NFTs. So love to be able to take any questions you guys have. Isn't in Spaces. No, I gave you the link, lady. I gave you the link. It's StreamYard. I told you, girl. I told you. All right, let me go ahead and invite her in because she's confused. She thinks we're on Spaces. StreamYard. Let's go. Gotta get in the StreamYard. StreamYard. I told you, girl. StreamYard. All right. So we should get her. She was waiting for a Spaces link to hop into. So are we actually live on Twitter as well? I should be live on Twitter. I know I'm not on Spaces, but I should have some type of live interaction. I guess it's should be in there. I'm not sure. So yes, we should have her popping in shortly. Let me see, video and or audio. There you go. So we should have her in shortly. Okay, so let's get to it. All right. So the first things I want to cover is utility of NFTs. A lot of you look at one avenue of how your NFT has value. And that's just how much you can buy and flip it on OpenSea. That to me, and like if some of you guys were here on our previous AMA, I was talking about this before, where the value of selling it on OpenSea, that's like the last and final version of value that I look at. And most of you guys are looking at that as your very first and only point of value. That to me, my friends, is the last one, okay? You wanna look at NFTs as the ability to access benefits. It's a membership, it's benefits, something in that sense. Okay, we've got Chantel ready to add to the stream. Let's go and get her in. Welcome to the party.
Hey, hold on, let me get my camera up. I'm not cute or nothing, but we're still gonna do this.
I just slapped a little gel on, and that's pretty much it. I can probably get some of this greasy off my forehead here. I'm too shiny, I got makeup on. That's what I was hoping you'd come in, man, because I'm like, this really cool background that I've got. Can't use it. Welcome to the party, Chantel.
Woohoo!
Now, I'm pronouncing that right? Chantel?
Come on, yes, Manny.
Okay, I'm just
You've
making
been
sure.
saying my name for a long. Yeah.
Right. Well, so many people think my name is Kufis or something like it's like Kofis, like coffee. Right. But I've got like people like in my circle that'd be like Kufis and then
That's why I just call you
something
Manny.
like that. So I'm having fun. So how has your day been going?
My day's been pretty busy. I literally just had to hop out of one Twitter Spaces to come do this, to hop back in another one. And I feel like I've been on Spaces all day. My family thinks that I live like in a whole nother world now. They're like, please come back.
My wife thinks the same in Discord. She's like, you're just always. I look at your screen and you got a Discord screen open all the time, and I'm like, hey man, this is my life now, man. I'm loving this. This is just all engagement, all community, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I think I'm in about 50 different servers at this point,
wow.
or more. And it's
I don't know if I can manage that much. I'm having difficulties keeping up, staying active in 2 to 3 of them.
Yeah, but the only Discord that matters tonight is Mini Monkey Mafia.
Woo woo, that's what I'm talking about. So I want to ask you some questions. Like, what got you to join Mini Monkey Mafia? Like, what stood out with MMM versus some of these other NFT projects? Because there's a lot out there these days.
Yeah, well, I think MMM pretty much came out like around the time when it was like the PFP craze, and it sort of got to the point where people, a lot of them, the art was just not there at all in a lot of the projects. So as soon as I saw these little mini monkeys, I was like, okay, I'm sold instantly, like I'm in. And then a couple days after I was already like in and excited about it, then I found out that the artist was female. So then I was like, I'm in all the way, and I will go to the grave with this project, because after jumping into the community now, it's like one of the best communities that I've ever been a part of. And it feels like one big family, like no pun intended, la mafia, la familia, but yeah, so I'm in it for the long run.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what's interesting about the art, right? I think that it definitely stands out between a lot of different collections, because I've had this happen. Oh, we lost her. Where'd she go? She'll come back. She clicked something and it just went off. I was actually typing something out. All one of one. NFT. All right, we've got you back in. There you go.
I have fat fingers. I tapped back by accident.
Trust me, I feel you, man. I have the same thing whenever I'm trying to, like, I do this contest thing when I do these events.
I can't hear you anymore.
I have to pick a winner. Oh, you can't hear me?
Where'd your audio go?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Still nada.
Let's see.
We were going so well until I messed it up.
Dang it. Here, I'm going to close out and bring you back in. Hold on. Okay. Edit mic settings. Here we go.
Mic's on, camera.
All right. Is that good? Oops, we lost her again. Gotta love technology. Got a question. right, give me a second, folks. Boom. All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but the audio is all weird.
Oh no.
They don't want us to be great.
I know, right? They're always trying to mess us up, man. They're always trying to mess us up.
Oh yeah, it's much better now. I can hear you great now.
Boom. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, so they can hear us just fine. It looks like Kafiz and Chantel, we can hear you both. Awesome. All right, now I put a little scrolling ticker at the bottom there. As you can see, if you got a question for either Kafiz or Chantel, go ahead and put it in the comments. By the way, every comment gets you entered to win this custom one-of-one NFT. Check this out. I actually made a little pop-up I could do. Check this out. Bang! It pops up right now. We're giving this away, folks. Someone's walking away with this. Is it going to be you? I don't know. All you had to do is comment. There you go.
Who's getting that Nana?
Right, there you go. Well, what are your thoughts on the Nana, right? We added this in this new utility. We didn't even let anybody know about this utility in the roadmap. It's just kind of a brand new bonus added value, and it's come with some mixed feelings. Some people I noticed are like, I don't care about the Nana. Give me some updates on the project. Yeah. And some people are like, I need every Nana I can get. So what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on the Nana is that I think it's great. I don't think people are understanding the utility behind the Nana because you can claim so many cool prizes by actually collecting the Nana. And so there's a few, other projects that have like actual tokens and they have staking and tokenomics and all that, which you never know, we might get there one day. But just the fact that just for being in the project, you can come in daily, basically rack up points and then kind of like redeem them for different prizes, I think is a real plus. But I do understand that everyone wants updates and everybody wants them babies, and so I totally get like the angst because I want the babies too, but I think that it's really,
I want the babies more than anybody, man. I've got like almost 100 mini monkeys, which means I got a lot of babies coming, man.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. I think it's really dope to add this extra utility, and I know everyone gets all hell-bent about roadmaps, but through my experience working in the NFT community so much and also working with at NFT and seeing so many projects, what you're seeing now is that projects are launching completely now without a roadmap and saying, you know what, we're not even coming to you with no roadmap, nothing. We're just going to start on a blank slate. Do you like this art? We built this community. Do you want to be a part of it? And then the community comes together and comes up with ideas and decides. It almost works like a DAO. The community decides what happens next. Everybody votes. They're able to put up suggestions like what utilities can be added. How should the project develop? So it's kind of like an open-ended roadmap as opposed to like this very like concrete structured roadmap kind of thing, because people are realizing that it's not always that simple either to just all the promises. It's things happen in life and you may not meet your deadlines, and so when you give people like such a hardcore roadmap, you actually make life difficult for yourself, because then if you like are late by like 5 minutes, they're like, hey, the drop was supposed to be at 1 p.m. and they're like freaking out and then flooding their own project. And you don't want that, you don't want the actual members of the community like freaking out and flooding their own project. Then when new people come in, they're scared because they're like, yo, this community's freaking out. I don't know if I want in, Someone who said, where's my Olympus mob at?
That's me.
Shout out to Marino is my mob.
Poor Marinos. They try. They work so hard. I mean, they're so engaging in the community. They got a lot of big wins. But, Olympus is definitely where it's at. Just saying.
Yeah, y'all are killing it.
I mean, Olympus is the community manager. Hello. No, but I totally agree with that sentiment. With this project, I'll kind of give you guys the peek behind the curtains, right? because I'm in the private chats. I'm in the chats with Alex, with RB, with Christine. Like we have this one big chat that we all respond with, and we're constantly having conversations. And what you see when you see Alex and Christine, they're there, but they're not commenting. What they're doing is they're looking through all the comments. They're looking through everybody's suggestions. They're looking through everybody's concerns and everybody's questions. And then they come back to me and they're asking these things and we're putting together ideas. And just like you were saying, how Web3 is really focused more on that DAO format where we let the community come together, throw ideas at it. I mean, look at what I've been able to do. I just came in as a holder in September. And now I'm a community manager implementing ideas left and right.
You're a whole whale.
Like getting all behind. And we can all do that. We can all have amazing ideas that we can get behind that allow us to progress new things forward while the team work on those original roadmap ideas.
Exactly. And this is very common in a lot of projects. If you're in the VFriends Discord, you'll see this where people started out as potential holders of VFriends. They were really active in the community. Then for whatever reason, Gary Vee was like, you know what, do you want to be a mod? Next thing, they're a community manager, and of course they would have been rewarded with VFriends, like honorary VFriends and stuff like that. And now they are the ones kind of like guiding the community, even helping to guide Gary Vee on what to do next, because like you said, they're in there with the community and they bring everything back, to the guys at the top and say, hey, this is what we want. This is what's best for us. We know you were planning to do this, but we don't want that, and it's good when you have a team of devs and artists that are willing to listen to their community and make whatever changes necessary. So that's why we shouldn't really get hell-bent on roadmaps like that, I have full faith in MMM. I know that Alex and Christine and now you, COVID, I know that everything's going to be fulfilled, but I think people need to be more realistic with projects and realize that even the very first NFT projects literally had no roadmap. They all just developed as a community things. And a lot of projects, it's really hard to stick, to this really solid roadmap. So everyone, don't FUD your own project, because you kill the vibe of your own project, then, you're not going to attract any new people in, which means no volume is moving, which means the floor looks crappy. And then people are not going to want to ape in, so to speak. So you have to hold down your own community. And if you want to complain about something, we can find a way to have a team meeting or something and discuss it, amongst ourselves, and then decide how we will present ourselves back to the public. But FUDing your own project makes absolutely no sense. If you're dissatisfied, you just sell your NFTs and put more on the floor for us to sweep them up, the people that really want to stay. But should always try to keep the mood positive inside of your own community, because it will hurt you in the long run.
100%. And what's crazy that, I find sometimes where I find people, they will look at the project and we're like, oh, the project looked like it's dead, or the project looked like nothing's moving.
Yeah.
And I actually look at the numbers, right? Because I can go on Etherscan and I can go look up Mini Monkey Mafia and how many holders we have, right? If the project was, say dead or so, they would have a lot of holders just leaving, right? I mean, we had around 1,700 holders when we were at the peak, and today we have 1,739 holders. So, I mean, the sentiment of it, I would say, is a lot in the sense of understanding how to build a brand. Like I'm a consultant to over 1,000 brands worldwide since 2011. I've been working with brands, as big as multi-million-dollar brands. And the thing that I notice is that everything definitely takes time. If you rush things out, you push it out there just to hit a deadline, that really shows that you're not necessarily caring too much about the end product and the end user. What I've noticed about MMM is that development will not let something go live until it's ready, right? It's like, we're not going to go ahead and just throw out the site and let people see it, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of crashes just because we want to hit a deadline. Like, they have no problem saying, let's push it back a couple weeks. We need to debug this. We need to make sure this works right. Because like we had the website ready for Christmas, like it was all looking great and everything, and then RB started going through it and say, well, there's a couple bugs in here. There's going to be a few people here. Maybe if it's 1 out of every 500 people, but they may not be very happy with that experience. So let's make sure it works for everyone. And, you know, once you see kind of the end result over a long period of time, I mean, you got to understand, you know, everyone, I hear this a lot. You probably heard this too. The NFT space moved so fast.
Sorry about that. My people are
worries. Having a party over there, huh, man? Throw an invite.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, is it flooding the whole damn life with this loud music?
No worries. No, it's barely, you can barely hear it.
My friends are like literally having karaoke in the front.
We had a karaoke night with the family just recently, man. That was actually really fun. Just throwing YouTube right on the TV. We had a little mic set up, connected to a speaker. Man, it's some fun stuff. Tom Cole has a question. He says, can you talk about the mafia roles, Don, underboss, etc.? So sure, let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and highlight a little bit about what this is. So the mafia roles, let me go and add in this image because I can visually show you guys what we're talking about. I can do it as an overlay. Let me do it this way. But with the mafia roles, basically what it's going to be is it's kind of like having more mods and more people that are helping with the lore. Okay, so I want to give you an example here. Let me get the image up so you can see kind of the flow of the family. All right, so here you see, let me take off that banner there, that comment. Don't hide that. All right, so you see the Don, you see the Consigliere, you see the Underboss, the Capos, soldiers, and associates. Now, most everyone's going to be at associate when you first get in, right? You just kind of work your way up the family. There's certain people that have been OGs since like day one. They're constantly active. They can move up a little bit faster. And then you got to have a certain amount of monkeys to be at a certain level. Like at a Don, you got to be at least a whale. Like there's minimum, you got to be a whale. Underboss, you got to be at least a shark, meaning you got to have at least 5 monkeys or more. Whale is at least 10 or more. Capo, you could be, I believe, a parent on that one. Soldiers got to have at least 1 monkey and just really be active with it. But in essence, the Don is going to run each family. There's going to be 3 Dons. There's going to be 1 for Marino, 1 for Olympus, 1 for Inferno. There's going to be an underboss for each family. There's going to be a consigliere in each family. So there's 1 of 1 in there. Capos, each family is going to have 3 capos, soldiers and associates. And really all this is being able to run the family. You guys are going to have lore. You're going to go to war against other families. You guys are going to be running a casino. I dropped something maybe I wasn't supposed to drop just yet, but hey, you guys are on the broadcast. You guys
just doing mafia things.
So there's going to be areas where you could go to the mafia boss doctor, right? And go to the, get some plastic surgery because you got to put your mafia monkey in witness protection for a specific reason. So there's a lot to play with the lore. And I'm looking at different ways. Now, keep in mind, we all have commercial rights with our monkeys. If you own 1 monkey, you own 50 monkeys, you can do whatever you want with those characters. What I'm doing,
I'm going to make a band with mine.
You should. There you go, man. You got like a virtual reality band behind you.
Hell yeah. And then do merch for all of them, for each member of the band.
Let's make
just
it reality.
Like One Direction. Like everyone has their favorite and they want the merch specific to the one they like.
Right.
So yeah, I'm thinking of doing something cool with that. Because I'm a shark. I have quite a few of them. So I might as well do something cool with it. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's going to be all around lore and giving you guys the ability to engage in different ways. Each one of these roles that you get, starting with, oh, the little doggy.
Jackie wants to say hi.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome to the party. Now, as soon as you get to soldier and above, that is actually a weekly Nana paid position. So when you're part of the family in any one of these roles, you actually have like a weekly Nana paycheck that you're able to earn as part of these roles. So it's a really cool way for you guys to add more Nana to your experience engage with really fun opportunities. There's going to be giveaways and contests with each family. There's going to be a Mafia Wars structure. There may even be a way, because I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a wallet that you could send your monkeys to whack your monkeys. Like if a monkey needs to get whacked, there's a wallet you can send your monkey to that literally makes them whacked. And what we're going to be doing with that is we may be turning some of those monkeys into some zombies.
That's kind of cool. And you know what? That makes it a what do you call it? Like projects that intentionally like decrease in numbers so that they become more and more rare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Already, I think
so that the OGs are even more rare, you know. So
I've seen them. There's an area where I gotta put them. Here we go. Dead monkeys. Right now, we've got 5 dead monkeys already. So the collection has already been reduced by 5, and I could show people how to do that. But it's monkeys are getting whacked, and we're going to be doing something with those that takes them out of the collection but puts them into something more unique that is kind of like one of ones, unique kind of giveaway. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with Web3 for 2022. So Alex will be making more announcements on that, on how it works. And
maybe we could whack them to make them mutants. Like they're dead now, you know, so they're like zombie monkeys or something.
Exactly. Here's an example. I'll give you guys the wallet address. So anybody wants to whack a monkey, you're going to see what you'll be able to do with it.
That's fire. I'm loving the like keeping it super real to the Mafia theme too. So then can we get made?
Like, what do you mean?
That's like a thing in the Mafia. Like when you're a made man, you know, it means like you're official. You gotta look it up.
I'll look up exactly. I mean, that's something I definitely got to learn more of.
Yeah,
and a Mafia terminology and all that fun stuff with it. Because I'm definitely
a made man is supposed to be almost like untouchable somewhat. And so like if you mess with a made man, like the rest is like without question you're whacked.
You might just get whacked, you know what I'm saying? That could be cool. I like that. But that's what we want.
You gotta climb up the ranks until you're made.
Yeah, these different engagements ways that we can do lore and we can do all kinds of fun stuff with it, where, you know, just keeps that Mafia mentality integrated a way where it actually brings value to the project. Because if we got a deflationary project now, you know, we no longer have 5,000 in the collection. It's 4,995, right? I mean, they're dead. They can't be moved. They're done.
Yeah, so, it's called a deflationary project.
Exactly. So yeah. Somebody actually made a comment on that earlier. Joshua, thank you for that.
Oh,
buddy.
hey, yeah, Josh said it.
And by the way, if you want the wallet address, there it is. It's in the comments on this video. But yeah, if you send any monkeys to that wallet address.
How did you get that address?
That's the burn address. It's a burn address. That's a dead wallet address.
I didn't even know that you could like customize an address like that. Like it's like OX000000 dead.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff people send to this wallet. This is how you burn stuff. So when people want to create something deflationary, they just start killing off and whacking them. But in the Mafia, we're going to be whacking these people. So there's a lot of things that we can do. And another little thing that we're going to be dropping some alpha right now is collab projects that we're going to be bringing in where you could actually combine your monkey with that project to make something new. So an example is, let's say you own one mini Monkey Mafia and you own one of this other collab collection that we do with. When you have both of those, you're going to be able to go to a place and mint a brand new additional NFT for that. So we're going to create a lot of those types of collabs.
I'm going to talk to you about the perfect project for us to do that with, but we'll talk about that later.
Hey, anybody, my DMs are always open. So I'm open to conversations. Like we just made another collab today that we just announced in the giveaways where one of our whales, they're a creator of another project, and just as a giveaway to create kind of that collab momentum, they're giving away a few of his monkeys to some of our members and some of their members. So it creates that synergy that we can create and get a lot more people involved in each of these projects. I think the collabs are going to be a focus for this year, where we could just bring more eyeballs.
And then you build a larger community, you know, and then the communities can join together and do a lot of cool stuff.
Hey, they're asking for some alpha. Give us some alpha, Shawnee. You got some for us?
What alpha? What you want to know?
I
You
want
want
to
to
know
know,
some
like,
alpha
you
in
want to know
your
this
lives.
this
What do you?
project, huh? I have
Well, tell us
so
about
much
what you're
going
working on, because I know you've
on.
got some cool stuff.
I have a lot of things going on. But like, I didn't really want to talk about other projects because we're supposed to be focusing on MMM. But I think that
I'll let you shout out
we're in
some
good
stuff.
shape.
Cool, man.
But yeah,
I'm running the show. I can give you permission. We can do it. Let's do it.
there's a project called Society of Derivative Apes, or SODA, and they're already apes. And they kind of have that like doodles aesthetic. And I'm just like, okay, if we do soda MMM, it's gonna be so lit, because imagine like the monkeys, but with like the doodle aesthetic. It's gonna be lit. And their community is already crazy. Their community has land and sandbox already, and they're building out a giant space where, and it's like prime real estate. They're building out a giant space where they're gonna have a festival called Soda Fest. So imagine like all the MMM would be able to go to this festival along with all the sodas and the other communities that are soda gang, so to speak. So we're like really trying to form like a mega community with all these micro communities just formed into one monster of a community. And we're
So
all gonna like share each other's resources. It's like, yeah, you guys by have like, let's say we did soda MMM. If you have a soda MMM, that means that at some point you had a soda and you had a mini Monkey Mafia, and now you have both sides have access to whatever activities are going on in each community. And I think that that's the coolest way to grow. And sort of like to just be open and welcoming to other communities is like such a dope thing. It's something that Bored Ape did. It's something that CryptoPunks did. And that's the reason why they're like as huge as they are.
right. And they've gotten the time to develop. I mean, geez, they got like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
They had
Imagine
a
the
lot of
Discord
time.
over that period of time of how many people like, when are we gonna get another launch? When's the next collab? They're like, oh, and then
It's
5
like,
years
come
later,
on,
they just
the Bored Ape, imagine Bored Apes came out, like you said, over 5 years ago, and only this year Metasaurs came out, from the same artist. So, I mean, it's like we want to move it at like hyper speed, forgetting that the projects that we look up to have been here so long, and they had so much time to build and develop to where they are. And also, we got to remember that those same projects were, if people came in their Discord, they'd be like, this project dead, I'm out. They were literally giving away CryptoPunks. They were giving them away because no one was buying them. No one wanted them, and they just gave them away. And now all these people, it's like they won the lottery.
Because they had the time to integrate utility. See, that's the massive value that most people miss, is when you are integrating a brand or building a brand and scaling a brand, especially in the NFT space. Right now, it's all about utility. What can we do with this NFT? What does it give me access to? What's that real world value that we can bring to the table? And then imagine what we're going to be able to do with Mini Monkey Mafia as we continue to add this utility, continue to collab. I love ideas like that, where we can go with another, like Sandbox. I've been looking at Sandbox for a while now. I'm like, man, I'm going to go buy some land in Sandbox and just build a metaverse there.
Me too.
And let all the MMM in there, right? And that's kind of the idea, is that I want to just start building all these different collabs that give us multi-access, where we just unlock double benefits as soon as that collab starts. And the more we have for MMM, I mean, these people can walk in and they can start owning tokens. They can start getting free NFTs. They can start getting access to unique opportunities. There's going to be multiple events this year, in-person events, that MMM holders are going to have access to completely free. So
and it's who's in your community too that counts. Everybody looks at all these other things that don't matter. You can benefit, so like social currency is more valuable than any other utility that you guys want. Trust me when I tell you. This is why Bored Ape Yacht Club is so valuable. Not because of like any special thing. All these special things came later. It's who's in the club. You know what I mean? And then they decided way later on, like, okay, now if you have this, you're in this elite exclusive club or whatever. It didn't start like that, but it's because the people that were in it and that were even able to afford it are on a certain level. So now if you have one, you have access to their lifestyle, you have access to their connections, to their network, and you can sort of build, you know, through these connections. So guys, like, there is no rush. Trust me when I tell you, like, the best projects are the ones that, you know, would you rather MMM be like a cash grab rug pull? Like you know, the creator just like, you call it dead and you guys just say, womp womp, another rug? Or do you want to come together as a community and let us all build it together? You know,
Exactly.
everyone, like, people in MMM are so bright and smart and well connected, but so everyone just needs to think more community as opposed to when Lambo.
Exactly. We can build the Lambo, folks. We can create it
Yeah.
ourselves. Like, you know, with
If we take our
Chantel,
time and build it, we'll each have 10 Lambos,
right? That's the idea.
man.
You know, I've got
Yeah.
enough monkeys for everybody now.
Yeah, word.
You know, I love this this conversation. Just really gets down to, you know, the real conversations we should be having, because, you know,
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm constantly hearing the same thing you are, probably, where it's like, oh, you know, the NFT space moves so fast, we have to be moving faster, like this project is speeding up. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know, like, we are just scratching the surface. We still have
Yeah.
3 million people waiting right now on a waiting list for Coinbase NFTs.
Yeah.
Once that
Exactly.
launches, I mean, it's game over, folks.
Yeah, and it's actually to the point. See how we were talking about how projects have evolved. It's to the point now where people are recognizing, like, you know what? Maybe don't jump out the gate with 10K you know, NFTs right off the bat. They'll come out with a small Genesis collection, you know, like 500 or 1,000, or they'll drop it like in batches. Okay, we'll do 1K this week, and then 2 weeks from now, you know, like, we'll let this group, this small group, get everyone excited, and then the next batch sells out really quickly, and the next batch, because people really are afraid to, you know, to have to live up to this expectation that everyone's just going to sell out 10K generative project, you
Yeah.
know, in 24 hours or 3 minutes or whatever the hell the record is. You know, like, it's not realistic that every project is going to do that. And so people are actually backing away from just dropping like all these NFTs all at once, because it's not making much sense. And the thing is, like, we already done it, and we were so lucky to be one of the projects that we sold out, you know.
Yeah.
We
3 hours
sold out at
out.
a time where it was so difficult to do that, and it was because of the community and all the noise that everyone was making. Yeah, so Josh says slow sellouts are okay. Some projects take a week. I just did I'm like an ambassador for non-fungible people. They're like a huge giant company backed by all these people, had all this press, and they probably took about maybe like 2 or 3 days, or like, let's give it a window of a week to sell out, you know. And they didn't go, oh man, we failed or whatever. They just got the community even more hype, and, you know, got more cool people involved, and it just kind of like grew like grassroots, and they sold out eventually. You know, so if even giant companies can't sell out, like, you shouldn't be worried about MMM is a solid community, and we have to work together more. That's what I think.
I think so. And this is why I like this the kind of lore family thing I'm putting together. It's going to let each of the families kind of come together to start brainstorming ideas, because you guys got some amazing ideas. A lot of the stuff that we've integrated with MMM have come through the Discord, where we're just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
guys, we're throwing this idea on the wall. What do you guys think? They're like, what if we did it
And
this way, this way?
you literally come in the Discord like, hey guys, got any ideas? You know, like, I love that you actually communicate so much with us, and you really take everything we say seriously. Even when people come in the server acting up, like, you don't treat them crappy, you know, you don't dismiss them. You like talk to them real nice. And even if they're like, I'm out, you're like, awesome, we'd be more than happy to take those mugs off you. You know, like, thank you for being here, wish you well. You know, it's like, this is the vibe. It's La Familia, you know. So MMM is like, we're gonna be good. The
Yeah,
community, like, we
we
all just
are
gotta,
gonna make it as
yeah,
time.
we're gonna make it. One thing I really want us to do, y'all, I can't stress it enough. We have to go ham on Twitter. Okay? Like, if you're buzzing on Twitter, man, like, it makes people be like, oh shoot, how did I miss this project? Oh my God, like, everyone's going crazy. I'm seeing it everywhere. I don't even know why. Let me just grab 2 just in case. You know,
right? And we've got to have a way where it's like a
you gotta
no-brainer
be active.
to be able to hold on to one.
Yeah.
And I think there's a really good incentive with it if we can, you know, do as much as we can on the education side. Like right now, they get a kind of NFT for every purchase that happens on OpenSea for the next 100. We still got a lot there.
Yeah.
They can start earning Nano right away. I think as soon as the babies drop, that is going to be where it really starts to fire up, because now it's like get drop, 2, get 1 free. And
we got to make Twitter think that nothing else matters but these babies. Like, seriously, I need y'all to do this for me.
Yes.
Go crazy on Twitter. Like even if you come back and shill me, like, and then I'll just retweet everyone's tweets at me and, you know, put it out there to thousands of people, and everybody just go crazy. Like, trust me, it really, really works.
Tagging Chantel. Because here's the thing, like with the MMM Twitter. So here's what I get, right? Is MMM active on Twitter? Christine handles that. So in essence, I can get anything on Twitter. I could post, I could tell her to post this and get it out there. But in essence, what's going to get the response, because most people that are already following MMM are already holders. So that's just something they can retweet out. And that's definitely something we can put in. Like, we're going to have a retweet contest that we're going to put out. We're do there. But I could incentivize a lot of stuff. That was how I won my first giveaways. Yeah,
I won my first MMM like that. Like, I genuinely
Shawnee's Twitter. Like, let me get you Shawnee's Twitter. So it's Chantel Lane.
Yeah, Chantel _ Lane. Yeah, so yeah, I just genuinely came in the server one day and it was like, I don't even think I knew there was a retweet competition. I literally was just like, I'm going to blow this up. Then I get a message like, congratulations, Shawnee246, you won the shilling competition. I'm like, what? You know, right? So
it's like, you know, not difficult to win stuff, guys, where you get real world value. I mean, how many Discords are just constantly doing giveaways just to be out with us in the Discord, right? Comment, post this, share this, tag a couple people, and bam, let's go, right?
Yeah, so, I just won 1.1 ETH in a random giveaway the other day, and it was like I was in their Twitter spaces, and again, they were just like, can everybody just retweet the room? And I had stepped out in a minute. So then I came back and I was just like, okay, yeah, I got to retweet the room. But I didn't know that they had announced, like, okay, we're going to do like a retweet thing competition or whatever. I don't even know why or how I won. All of a sudden I came back and they were like, Shawnee, are you there? Can you please send your ETH address? You won the thing. And I was like, wait, what? So you just never know, man. And it was random. It's not even a project that I'm in. Like, I just hopped in the spaces because I was bored.
That's funny.
And I want to eat.
It's like, you know, just showing up is half the battle. Most people don't do that. Like, I tag like 400 or something people usually whenever I'm doing a tag to active members and stuff. And you only get maybe a dozen or a couple dozen people that will participate in those opportunities. But usually it's a lot of the same people over again, right? They keep showing up. I think because
a lot of people think they're not going to win. They're like, I don't have the time to be entering all these competitions. And sometimes all it is like, there's a giveaway on Discord. Literally just click this party icon to enter. That's all you have to do. Like, you should always click the thing. Another thing that MMM needs to do that gets people excited is that we have a ton of people in our server and a lot of people are active, but when the team makes posts, we don't react. We have to freaking react all over the, like, freaking throw up every emoji, get the shit lit, because literally when let's say if you go on YouTube and you're watching Bitcoin Express or like Nifty Hub or any of these things that like talk about NFT projects, one of the first things they look for is like, is the community lit? And that's the first way to know if the community is lit without even going all through the Discord. The first thing everyone does is goes to Discord, check the facts channel, and then they go straight to announcements. If you go in announcements and there's no reactions on any of the posts, people are like, oh, they're not even.
I get really sad sometimes, guys. I'm like, that was a really thought out post I made, and I got like 3 reactions to it. I was almost gonna cry.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts my feelings, and I'm not making the post. So sometimes I bet you've seen like a post with like 10 reactions, and they're like all me because I'm like, man, I need to at least start it. Maybe if I throw them up, someone else will like come and tap on them or something. But all these things are like really important. Like be active and engaging, attract people to your community. You know, it really just, if you're in the server like playing Pokemon, just take like 5 minutes, literally go through all the posts and react. It really helps. It goes a long way.
I'm gonna start just putting active members, hey, go react to all of the announcements right now, so we could just start getting engagement going. So I love it, man. Great ideas. We definitely got to do this again. This is really fun.
Maybe for sure.
More consistent. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But, any last things that you want to say to our community before we wrap up our AMA today?
Nothing much really, except I love you guys. I also think we could do maybe like more hangouts or play games together and stuff like that, movie nights, any kind of like gang activities, you know, because we're a mafia.
Activated, you know what I'm saying? I'm activating.
Yeah, we're a mafia, man. Like we need to.
We're about to have some blackjack.
Just have some more fun.
Some slots. We're gonna have some fun. So,
right now I think maybe a lot of people still jump in the server every day into those bot commands to get that nana. Everybody wants weaponized cacti, whatever else we can get.
Now you're going to start to use them because the Mafia wars are beginning. We already got attacked once. We whooped that ass on warriors, and they may come back again. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But there's definitely a lot of
to be like, yo, I keep hearing about this MMM, and then I went to the Discord, and it's going crazy all the time. You know, it's us. It's really the community. Like, so for example, the devs can make as many announcements and posts as they like. If the community doesn't interact and engage, the project looks dead to potential investors and newcomers, you know? So we gotta like make ourselves lit. And everyone always expects the artists to do it and the devs. And I'm like, but dude, like they can't post up 1 million reactions. You know what I mean? Like everyone gets to react once. So even if they like fake it, throw up a thing and literally put like 10 different icons, it will still say 1. And then like maybe if the whole dev team reacts 4, still not enough. There's hundreds of people in our server. Everyone start going crazy, like for real.
We need to start going bananas in the Discord.
Bananas, man. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah, we need to go nuts.
And I'm gonna start doing stuff like printing my MMM on like hoodies and sweatshirts and t-shirts, and literally just not even say anything, just start wearing them and have people be like, wait, what is that? Oh, you don't know about MMM? Oh, that's why you don't have this merch, because you're not in. You like this little monkey, don't you? Don't even know. So I'm gonna start doing cool stuff.
Can I go ahead and give a little preview here? We've got a couple of merch items that
please, I want to see. Definitely wet merch.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys some of these styles here. Dun, da, da, da. Let's see. I like this one. All right, so here's one style. This is going to go on one of the designs. Reject modernity. Return to monkey. Then we have this one. That's going to be going on some hoodies and shirts as well. You've got, there's like 7 or 8 different styles. Let's see, you are merino. So let's go ahead and highlight the anti-merino club shirt design.
Ooh, now you see
merino club.
Like anti-social. That is so lit. I want it now.
Yes, I'll
you know, we're about to have our own streetwear line because we mafia, dog. Like, come on.
It's going to be fun. And we're going to be having these available through the app. And then when you guys have merch ideas, we'll help you promote them. We'll help you show you where you could put them on a thing and get them literally.
So we could definitely have like made monk branding too and things like that. Yeah, it's dope, man.
Like that.
Keep the M's going see M's. The M's is already in the name 3 times.
Right.
It's M times M's times M's. We can be worth them M's, but it's us that have
that.
We need to
my
do
logo. That's my logo right there. That's my logo. Says before MMM. This is M logo because I have a brand called Manifestation, and M in logos is like my thing. So I'm loving it.
Come on, let's get them M's. We need to make the project valuable so that for all you guys that have like 10 and 20, you can change your life. If you put in the work to make the value of the project go up, then literally you can sell like half your freaking monkeys and change your life. And then and the price you sell them for, then you sweep some more back up and do it all over again. Like people don't like flipping, but a project that isn't moving doesn't excite people. People want to see 500 ETH, 500 ETH traded, 5K ETH traded, and things like that. So that only happens with like constant, reselling and flipping and things like that. So you can totally strategize something for yourself too. If you got a lot of monks sitting there, raise that value, man. Sell half, buy back some cheaper ones, and do it all over again. And you can use some to give away to friends and bring them into the community. Do your own giveaways on your social media. Like I'm going to start doing that. I'm probably going to take like 2 of my monks and just give them away, because that's the sacrifice that I'm going to make to bring people into the community.
I think I got enough to maybe do a couple of giveaways, but I want to show you guys as well, and I did this with our last AMA, is how to be able to make money with MMM as an MMM holder without ever actually having to sell your monkeys, because that would be the last version of how I make money, is actually selling the asset.
Right? Yeah, teach us more. Is this in the next episode?
Yes, definitely. Let's do that. We should spend a whole episode on how to not sell your monkeys and actually make all of your money of what you made on your monkeys, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not selling. I have no plans to ever sell a monkey because of the value I'll be able to bring with it. Yeah,
but actually, you holding so many keeps the rarity high. It means that there's not enough on the market. Like it makes, you know what I mean? Like there's going to be like not enough supply for the demand, and people are then going to go crazy to get one. Smart.
Think about it. Imagine we get one good celebrity on, because I have many celebrities in my wheelhouse. We've got Ty Lopez, we've got Kayla Maddox, we've got Les Brown. We've got a lot of people I could say, hey, let's go bring this to your network. And all of a sudden, there is no monkeys available. Like Les Brown has 1.3 million followers on his Facebook. If he tells everybody go get a monkey, there's 1,000 on the market.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah.
It's not difficult, guys, to raise the floor, but we're not here to just go like up and down, up and down. We want to actually have things in place, so when people go and want to buy a monkey, they're like, oh, okay, here's the Web3 roadmap, here's the utility, here's the babies already. Because right now, a lot of it is still kind of like we're putting it in place. We're verifying the data. We're putting all the Web3 stuff in, and we're still getting people buying in. We're getting new holders every week, but to get to that massive amount that we want, there's ways that we're going to do it, and it's strategic, and it's not going to be like overnight, but you'll see by the end of 2022, you will be glad you never got rid of any of your monkeys. Let's just
MMM is like a sleeping giant, man. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes, but we really need the community to go crazy, So the people that are in here right now and that are watching this, when you just like reach out to your other, because I'm sure there's friends that you brought in, and maybe they just have them because it costs gas to sell them, and they're like, I'm just gonna hold them or hide them or whatever. Convince them to get back in the game, get back in the community, and let's really like get this going.
Let's do it. All right, this was an awesome AMA. Thank you, Chantel, for joining me on this. This was an awesome little post experience. We should definitely be doing this again. Maybe even
I agree.
Or monthly or something, and let's start bringing some more education and fun and conversations to the MMM community. put some faces to all these beautiful FPFs that we've got everywhere.
Yeah, and that's
If
honestly that's another plus. Like having access to you is a plus, you know, because you know so much about business and strategy and development that like just being in this community, being able to talk to you and ask you questions is huge. Never list gang. None of mine are listed.
Never have, never will, man.
Yeah, diamond hands.
I'll have over 100 this year, so we'll maybe double that up. But there's going to be some really fun stuff that we're going to be having down the pipe, and I'm excited.
There's old Kofi's depleting the supply.
That's what I do here, man.
More rare.
1,000 of them at some point.
I love it.
I'm gonna have all the supply. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up for this AMA. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We're gonna announce the winner. All you had to do is comment on this live stream. We've got a lot of people plugged in. Amy looks like a new one that just came in, and looking forward to seeing who walks away with this very special animated Nana token NFT that I can put right on the broadcast. That's really cool. This is an actual gold shine. There you go. There's a real gold shine right there. All right. So we'll see you guys in the Discords. You stay awesome, stay blessed, and always remember you are too blessed to be stressed.
Too blessed. One love, guys. Peace out.